60 years, I've had in mind the fact that when I applied to seminary as a student at North Carolina A&T College in 54, 55, I applied to Duke and received a letter indicating that they could not at that time accept me because of my race, that their trustees had not approved integration, and hoped I could find a seminary to meet my needs. But I guess I've had this strong feeling that even as we've made steps forward in terms of women's rights or in terms of black rights, we must not forget where we once were. There's that old prayer that I remember hearing in one of my dad's churches where some brother would pray, Lord, I'm not what I ought to be, I'm not what I'm going to be, but Lord, I thank you, I'm not what I was. 60 years ago, I got from this kind of office.
Oh, wow.
Was that, of course, they said the trustees had not changed their policy, but that they hoped I would find a seminary to meet my needs.
Well, that policy is very much changed.
I went to Boston University School of Theology.
Awesome.
Hey, good to meet you. Good
It's great to meet you.
Great. And now here I am on the Duke Divinity School campus in an isolated classroom, remembering that history, but simply this, I guess, has been one of the things that's been on my bucket list, wanting to do this before I make my transition. For me, one of the things in terms of the United Methodist Church is that in 1968, we came into being a merger of denominations and the elimination of the all-black central jurisdiction. And then in 1972, we, in our language and legislation, began to suggest that the practice of homosexuality was incompatible with Christian teaching. And I thought, what an irony that we worked at racial integration, and now persons who are same-gender loving are viewed as second class and outside the framework of the church. As I call myself a civil rights movement foot soldier, I feel very much at home being a gay rights ally activist. The great joy, and I've discovered at the age of 81, is how wonderful it is to know that God's not finished with me yet.